Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today in Ranked Mythic Standard, we're playing Golgari. Mid-range, largely leaning on 4 copies of the Llanowar Elves in the 1-drop slot. This will allow us to accelerate really quickly into some 3-drops or maybe some 4-drops and get off to the races fast. Otherwise, it's largely mono-black. To make space for the Elves, we are down to 2 cutdowns and 2 duresses. We got a single Mosswood Dread Knight in there for some draw values, a single Terra Sunder for some flexibility versus artifact enchantments, and really any non-land permanent later, a single Glissa. You'd love to throw it in. It's a very powerful card, but in terms of things that die quickly, it's going to die quickly, whereas the Slasher dies quickly, but also ends up being a late game threat. So I think probably the Slasher in a vacuum is just better, even though Glissa certainly has been very powerful in certain metas or certain situations. It's a little less underwhelming now because when it dies, it just dies, and the Slasher comes back for more. That's the deck. Here we go. We're going into some best of 3 standard classic gameplay. Best of 3. Let's do that. And we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it goes. Looks like you guys really liked the live deck feedback video I made the other day with the very cool Mind Splice apparatus finale revelation type thing. If you have more decks you want me to take a crack at and tune up to my specifications, feel free to leave them in the comments. Someone did add even more versions of the Mind Splice deck. Slightly different. I don't know. One lander. Let's go. We have the elf though. I think you actually do keep this. We have a decent chance to land. If they kill the elf, we're gonna be super sad. Yeah. Give me a couple days. Maybe I'll circle back to that. I probably don't want to run the same deck 2 videos back to back, unless you guys are really interested in it. But I might circle back. And I do appreciate you guys leaving the comments to, take a look at decks here and there. Like I said, I'm running out of ideas. We're getting close. I got a week and a half to go until Aether Drift. So, plus the ladder resets next Friday, which gives me something to do there. So I got some stuff to do between now and then, but I don't have that much. Oh my gosh, it's Esper Pixies. We hit the land. That's huge. Yeah, we just ramp right into the Slasher. See if they have Shelter by Ghosts or Nowhere to Run off the bat. I'm assuming they're Esper Pixies. We're going to find out real quick. They are. Wow. Much surprise. Alternative artwork. Courtyard. Okay, we're going to play out something first here. I think we'll drop Sheldred. How good is the Drowner versus the Archfiend? If they stun us for a single turn, are we going to regret that? I think we'll try Sheldred instead. I'm doing this now because I don't want to pick off the elf before we have a chance to do anything. If we attack with the Slasher first and they pick off the elf, then our post-combat main phase is kind of screwed. So they're Pixies, Esper Pixies. I don't know if you need duress or not. I mean, they put on an annoying amount of pressure, right? I kind of think cut down is good. Their creatures all suck. They're all small, but maybe Miasma would be good against them. Maybe Gix's Command. I think Harvester would be good late game. Like, we don't really need to destroy their artifacts or enchantments. Maybe Gix's Command. Terra Sunder can probably come out. Also, Dread Knight, we really don't want to be losing life, and we're not going to have to block a whole lot that effectively. 1 copy is maybe okay. Slasher is okay. I mean, I think the Miasma is going to be pretty good against a lot of their stuff. Cutting 2 cards. We could cut some Slashers, I suppose. Yeah. I think this is okay. I mean, do we really want more removal? All the creatures are small and annoying, but that is how they apply pressure for the most part. If I wanted to put you in as well, we could lose the last Slasher copy. Just leave the Glissa. It's kind of sad. The Slasher's a good card. Okay. It's kind of weird. I actually don't know what the best sideboard against them is. Like, you can duress away the... Nowhere to Run. No, I'm sorry. You can dress away the, this town ain't big enough. That seems relevant. I guess you could dress away Kaito? Cool. We'll keep this. The Multi 6, the land. Hopeless Nightmare, turn 1. Let's get rid of one of our 2 drops. That's a good draw. I kind of doubt they play a 2-drop on their turn, right? Mostly they want to flash in stuff, I think. So I think we'll get the cottage down now and not hold cut down. Because I think, well, you know, often they'll want to flash something in on our turn anyway. Nope, there's a Pixie. Okay. They can't play it this turn because they're bottlenecked on black, though. There is some incentive to kill this thing now. Which I think I'm okay with. I mean, if they this town it back to their hand, we'll be a little annoyed. And we kind of just want to keep the pressure off. We hope they drop a creature here and we get Liliana. We might bin the Go for the Throat to the Hopeless Nightmare. I think cut down answers like every single creature in their deck except Kaito, and Kaito's hexproof anyway. So I think you go here. We keep the draw engine. We keep Liliana. Okay. I'm going to drop the Annex and start drawing. I think. We already have double black, which is nice. So we can flip it if they don't counter it. They could this town here. Bounce the Nightmare, bounce the Annex, replay it. Destroy Evil. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think cut down goes here. Keep the Fountain Port draw engine. Cool, we can play it all out. That's kind of nice. That's super nice, actually. All right. Liliana's favorite words. Drop it.
Enough with the mysteries.
I wonder if they bounce in response. That'll be annoying. Are you gonna this town? No, they drop it. Okay, go for the throat. Interesting. Oh, baby, we get the easy Scooperoni 2 games in a row. That's kind of surprising. That deck's very annoying to play against. All right, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling okay about this. It's always nice to start the first game off with a win. I feel like your audience retention drops if I lose in the first game. I haven't studied it extensively, but I would not be surprised if, coincidentally, if one happens to win first or happens to lose first. I bet it dictates a lot of the audience retention for the rest of the video. All right, let's see what comments you guys got. What's going on in Yaptown? I mean, all right, so there are some more thoughts about the Mind Splice deck I played yesterday. Comments about using Silver Scrutiny or Maze Mine. Well, okay, hold on. I'll be on the play. A heck and a worth. Cool. Yeah, Elf into Annex is good. Do we turn 1 Duress? I kind of like Elf Annex better. If they extensively mulligan, we might turn 1 Duress just to ruin their day. Should we do it? It's so mean, right? It's so mean. You have to do it, right? You can't not do it. I don't think this is the optimal play, but it's the play I'm making. Let's just ruin their day. And they're mono red. They deserve for their day to be ruined anyway. Alright, they got a creature down though. And they have a claw here. They do play green, but I don't think we're playing around I mean, honestly, we really want to hit that. Gosh. I mean, we just kill their creatures, I guess. We'll be fine. Okay, that's a card. We can probably zap it next turn. So I think we just kill the hero here, actually. Because we'll probably just spend next turn, go for the throating anyway. Normally I prioritize killing the double strike mouse. But in this case, I think we're okay. If we hit Landy, we're pretty happy. We do. So we can do all the things. We can elf and still hold go for the throat. I'm not playing around the Snakeskin Veil. As far as I know, they only run 1 copy for the most part. So let's make them have it. Double strike up. We'll go no blocks. Yeah, we'll go for this. Alright, you got the one copy of Snakeskin Veil. Oh, they do. They're going for it. Burst Lightning. Alright, that's fine. Okay, Claw comes down. It's a land, that's not so bad. We'll play the Chamber. We'll try to draw into the 5th land. No, but that's a good blocker. And it's a demon. Double Claws. So I'm going to watch out for Twisted Fealty in this next game, because I did lose somewhat recently to that card. Was not very enthusiastic about that loss. Alright. 6/6 demon. Gain in life. Scoop. We go to game 2. We put in all the cut downs. Cut down. Anoint. Sweepers. Maybe another sweeper. More removal. Is that it? That's probably it. Okay, who's coming out? Duress can probably come out against them. Terra Sunder can probably come out against them. The Dread Knight is very slow. We don't really want to be losing life and drawing cards versus them. Yeah, okay, 2 more cards. Sheldred's good, Archfiend's pretty good. Again, maybe the Slasher goes here. For last cards to cut. Let's do it. Let's go get him. Let's go get some mono red. Yeah, so the comment is saying Silver Scrutiny or Maze Mind would help this deck, referring to the Mythic Mindspace deck I played yesterday. I mean, my argument would be, what are you going to take out, and how is it better than what you would already take out? We're on the draw. We have Harvester into Annex. I don't know that you mulligan this in best of 3. Given my recent experience, we have a curve. It's just not perfect. So it kind of depends if they go Double Strike Mouse or not. If they don't, we go Annex right into Archfiend and be okay. But if they can Double Strike Bash through Archfiend, we're going to be sad. They do nothing, though. We will hold on to the Harvester Misery. Okay. I mean, we could really hold on to the Harvester Misery till turn 5. Oh, they're going slow, baby. Alright, I think we'll zap this thing. We're not under any pressure yet. Ideally, we keep it that way. I'm definitely not in love with Maze Mind Tome in today's standard. It's very slow. 2 mana do nothing, and then you can kind of slot it in between turns, but I don't like too many of them in there. Right, instead my solution for the draw engine was the Unholy Annex, which is a very good card. Immediately gets cracking on your behalf. Although I understand Silver Scrutiny gets massively discounted. But the thing is, like, you just have to be, you have to be fast in this meta, right? Annex gives you a turn 3 play that immediately starts drawing cards. Having to wait to get things going for Silver Scrutiny, I don't think is as good. And of course, as always, Annex comes with a win con staple on top. So this is pretty clean here. It gets rid of a lot of issues. It does not kill the hero. Other options, power up the Annex. I think I'll go for the Annex here. I mean, if we wait one more turn, the Miasma gets even better. A little risky. But we don't even sweep the hero with the Miasma, which makes me sad. That's a really nice draw. I think it's Ward 1. Okay. Okay, I mean, it's playing really well into the Miasma here. We might get a clean sweep, depending on how they do this turn here. Let's hope they distribute it, or they're going to put it on the paw patch. If they put it on the big paw patch, we'll be sad. Then we don't get a clean sweep. Oh, okay. Double strike, trample. Yeah, I think we take this block and then take the clean sweep next turn. See if they have pump spell as well. Definitely could. That'll suck, but like something we can do. Something we can do about it. Drop to 8. Okay. That's nice. We'll still take 6. We'll almost be dead anyway. Actually, we'll take less because of miasma, right? We have all the black we need. Okay, so we start here. -2, then we'll take 4. Yeah, I guess so. We don't want to kick it. This only has ward 1, which is good. Auto pay. Take 4. Drop to 4. Drop to 2. It's getting low. We have the cut down for the druid. Maybe. Pass to us. Okay, we could play the Archfiend here. And still cut down and elf. Which I think makes sense. I guess I don't want to draw into multiple playables here somehow. Let's leave open green, which I guess we do automatically. Alright, we live another turn. Looks like we'll go up to 4 here. Very nice, very nice. Oh, this scoop versus mono red. Golgari. Yeah, so with yesterday's deck construction wise, you need to be fast in this aggro. You need to be able to beat mono red or at least compete with mono red. So I put in 4 cut downs. And in terms of draw engines, the ones that get on the board earlier, the 2 or 3 drops, are just better than a lot of what else you can be doing. So if you want to put in Silver Scrutiny, I would ask that you take out one of these 6 drops that are fun. You take out one of the fun cards to put in another powerful but relatively fun card that you can't run against mono red, basically. And I think that'd be totally reasonable. Yeah, I wouldn't put in Maze Mine. I largely don't think you need that card in most decks. On the play versus bend or break. I like that. Yeah, I mean, we got the Mosswood Dread Knight at least. Alright, looks like we're going to want that draw here. Draw a card, lose life. Cool. I dig that. How are we going to beat these guys? How are we going to beat these guys in the next game? I mean, we're at least outdrawing them. In the early game, we got a ton of land. Okay. Well, we can plop this sucker down. We got nothing else to do. Get him, Dread Knight. Give him heck. We can always kill it in response to like an exile spell. That's an okay card. Though dice of Sunfall, Herd Migration. So we're watching out for the Zur turn, although they have no... We don't know if they're Zur or Atraxa. We don't know what's going on here. The basic mountain is suspicious. Okay. That opens up 1 mana binding, which kind of sucks. What are you going to do? I mean, I think we just flip the chamber here. I don't think we give him the cottage yet. I don't see a whole lot of stick, actually. So, I think we should be fine with this. I don't think they're going to 1 mana binding. Yeah, nothing. They got nothing here. That's really nice. We'll bin one of our numerous lands. Probably the basic forest can go. Generally don't need that much green in this deck. Just a little bit of splashing here and there. It's the Sunfall. We still got some more goodies to come. Double Slasher. Seems okay. I mean, it's a lot of pressure for sure. Let's hope they don't have the next Sunfall lined up. Okay. These do demand answers. Double Sunfall. Must be nice. That's okay. Here's a demon. At least they still don't have binding yet. Oh, there's stick. They got it now. Maybe? Unclear. How are we going to beat double Sunfall? How are we going to beat quadruple Sunfall? Yeah. Okay. We won't go for the throat. To go here so we could pick off Sunfall tokens if we need to at some point. We got a nice creature land attack here. Hold on. How much mana do we need for all this? So you can go here. And then I think we get down the tap land this turn. Auto tapper, please don't screw me. I think it's okay. Alright, it's a good chunk of damage. Exile someone from the graveyard. Seems irrelevant, right? I think anything is fine here. Down to 6. We'll get the fast land down. Down to 4. I don't know if we're going to win in the next couple games. This is going to be tricky. I mean, they definitely have some serious power in their deck. And we're not particularly fast. So, like, in really long, drawn-out games, I don't know if we just beat them or not. We also have to win off this Archfiend, like, pretty soon. Here comes the first of the cottages. Yeah, we don't have enough mana for the next cottage anyway. So I guess we're just getting in there here. Get him, boys. Block there. They get the lifelink. They don't power up any of the 2/2s to block. They get lost the creature land. That's fine. And we have like one more turn to win off the Archfiend, or we do lose unless we can kill it ourselves. I guess we could. Oh, we have so much land here. We might as well play this and eat our food. Actually, it's probably better to draw. Use these map tokens while we can. If we can filter more lands off the top, that would be huge. Duress doesn't help us, I don't think. I mean... No, it doesn't really. Because we're not drawing it right now. Like, if, like, whatever we play... let's just play it in response, right? If they have removal for the Archfiend. Is there any way this would help us? Right, if they have binding or get lost and we do this, they'll cast it in response. I don't think we want this. I think we mainly want another killer of a flyer. I think basically either they kill the Archfiend or we have to kill it ourselves. Like that I would keep. They could play a Traxa or something, you know? I think that gives us better outs. So either needs to kill or block the Archfiend, and we have an answer to the blocker. We have a whole bunch of land. Alright, they kill the Archfiend. I don't think we need to kill it here. I don't think there's any reason to. We have the cottage coming too, that's quite nice. Oh, they can block that. It will eat the food because we have nothing better to do. Go for the throat cannot pick off the artifacts, sadly. Now the cottage is actually quite nice. We attempt this, certainly. All right, get in there. Keep taking these suckers. It's a block. You cannot kill the artifact creature with Go for the Throat, unfortunately. But we got the next creature land. So we'll keep pushing. Sheldred, nice. That's a lot of beef. That's what you call a beef daddy. A whole bunch of beef. Let's see. What's more important, gaining the life or picking off one of these creatures? We don't have any sweepers in the main deck, I don't think. So we're kind of looking for more flyers here, basically. Or having Sheldred live long enough. We might want to go for the throat for a flyer. So I'm going to do this. Like we might need to pick off a Atraxa or an Archangel to get in for lethal. I don't know if we throw away a cottage here. I'm not sure that's necessarily worth it. I think I'd rather do this and do nothing. How many cards we got left? 33. Okay, I mean that picks off one of the beasts. Put it down to 3. The good news is Sunfall's not a good answer to Sheldred, because the creature lands do keep pushing. Merrick's Token, that'll apply pressure at some point. I mean, they got a whole lot of blockers here. Let's see if they flip the script on us. They do. We should basically be fine to block. I mean, there's Selesnya, right? We could also block with a cottage. That would leave it susceptible to Sunfall, but then we'd have the back crack with the next cottage. And we'd still have a 2-2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They might not be able to level that up. They just played the land. I think we can block with cottage. Hopefully that's not a huge mistake. They could Elspeth Smite. I guess that's what they want to do. They want to Elspeth Smite here. In which case, I don't want to throw away the cottage then. So we're just going to use removal spells instead. No blocks. Oh, you know what? They could have another Archangel. That would kick it for 2? Hold on. So if we kill the next one, we take 11. They can only deal 4 more damage. So I think we're good to go, no blocks. Alright, let's pick off one more of these things. Drop to 8. An Archangel doesn't kill us. We have double cottage and Sheldred. There's the Archangel kicked, yeah. To the face, it's a lot of lifelink. Up to 7. So double cottage is, they go up 3 to 10. They take 8. And then they lose, oh, they don't lose off the annex. No, they lose off the draw though. Unless they can kill Sheldred on upkeep. That's a lot to ask. We definitely go for it here. Okay. Cottage number 1. Cottage number 2. We'll keep eating stuff. Sure. So block. Go up to 10. Go down 8 to 2. Draw on upkeep. Do you have removal on upkeep? No. Whew. All right. We go to game 2. Dude, I don't know if we're going to win games 2 and 3. Okay, Duress seems very relevant. Cut down does not. Sweeper does not. Gix's Command, maybe. Harvester, not really. Terra Sunder, yes. We want to kill all the enchantments, right? Who is useless here? I mean, maybe Gix's Command. It could be useful. I don't know how good the Elves is, unless we have a really explosive start. Which could happen, I guess. I mean, we basically need nowhere to runs or even annoying with afflictions. For the most part. We need to kill a couple angels, but that's kind of it. And some overlord type stuff. Kix's command is interesting versus the herd migration. We could probably cut like one of these. We could also probably cut a lot of elves. I'm assuming this game's going to go long. And we're on the draw this game too. It's not like we're going to have a crazy explosive start. Like they'll be the first to Sunfold too. Should we cut all of our beautiful elves? Okay, so we have removal for some Archangels and Atraxa. Although we didn't see Atraxa. We have lots of Terra Sunders. We have lots of Artifact Enchantment Hate in general. I think this is about reasonable. We're still running 4 1-drops. Okay, epic game 1. Ooh, the 1-lander. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast. No. On the draw. We get 2 draws to hit the land for the Mosswood Dread Knight. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's actually not that bad a hand to keep. It's so bad if we whiff though. Are you guys be mad at me if I keep this? We have a pretty high probability of just being totally fine. And if we whiff, we like lose on the spot. We have multiple draws to get there. It's a good hand. Shit, dude, I'm keeping it. I'm sorry. We have 2 draws to hit the land to Mosswood Dread Knight, and then we get 2 more draws to hit the land for the Annex. Probabilities are not that bad. We could Terra Sunder in the meantime if we don't hit that 3rd land. We hit the land. It's a tap land. I want to see that, but that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers, and we are definitely begging here. When it hits their 1-drop, no problem. We don't have any duress, but that's okay. We kind of just want it for Sunfall. That's cool. Yeah, we'll play it. We could hit the untapped land still. All right, the 1-lander. We're good, baby. We're good. We got this. All day, every day. They're just gonna like exile my Annex immediately, right? But we don't really have another option. I think we're going for it anyway. So there's Selesnya. So they put in Paw Patch formation, right, to pick off all of our flyers and all of our Annexes. We can't really play around that too much though. Let's get it done. No stick. Wow. Let's go. We're on the move. Okay. Slow start from them. No Beanstalk. We don't know if they have binding. Although I think not. We can go ahead and take a peek-see here. Which I think we'll definitely do. I'm getting animated. Let's get them. Oh, they do have the binding. That's fine. Can actually get it back, but that's a weird thing to do. If we kill it right now, it doesn't get taken at all, which is kind of good. I think that is the play. Because if they take it and put it back, it does not come in unlocked. So we got to redo that whole thing again. There is a Traxa, and they have a whole bunch of land here. And they have the Archangel. And they have the Overlord. Whew. So Traxa's coming down one way or another, basically. And they get a huge reload. That's going to be tough. Yeah, we don't have an explosive start, so it's not like we can really punish them for taking 4 turns to play a single Overlord. Yeah, there it is. Say it tracks the next turn. We kind of need an answer to that. How to win. We don't have to hold up a mana for Atraxa immediately. It doesn't benefit us. We could Terra Sunder this Hauntwoods, I guess. And also the Atraxa. I guess that's fine. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough game. Alright. Down to 13. Promise they're gonna get all the removal. So we start to play demons, and they're gonna die real quick, and then we're gonna keep losing life. Oh, they Archangel instead here. Okay, I guess we're burning to go for the throat, although we don't have to. Ow. That's gonna happen either way. We could use Terra Thunder on the Hot Woods, because we probably have to do that anyway, and save to go for the throat. I think that makes sense. One man open. Do they have the next binding? Could play an Archfiend plus, like, the Dread Knights if they don't want to. Yeah, it's fine. Meh. A stick? I don't think they have binding then. Okay, if they Sunfall here, I don't know. That's fine. What are you gonna do? You'd think they take out all of their Elspeth Smites, right? Knowing what we play, I think we can block here. I think this is a precursor to Sunfall. I don't think this is an Elspeth Smite. I could be wrong, but if we are, we can always flip. I think it's a precursor to Sunfall. It's the next Archangel. Alright, that's also okay. They're holding on to that Atraxa. That's kind of interesting. I wonder why they're holding on to it so dearly. I think we're flipping the chamber here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Yeah, hold on to go for the throat as well. Okay. Yeah, they don't have the binding. I'm kind of surprised they haven't shelled out for Atraxa yet. They definitely have the mana, right? We have to save, go for the throat. They attack into us again. I'll take the block again, I guess. They can run back the next Archangel, but I don't know. We got to get through this somehow. All right, this time it is the Sunfall. Yeah, we killed the 2/2 to clear the way for a cottage. I don't know if that's a good use of our time and energy. I feel like we need these for binding still. This might be like a Sheldred or another next turn. Sanctuary is going to be cool. Let's get that down here. I think we're running out the next chamber. Okay. They're really holding on to that Atraxa. I'm kind of surprised. Duress. Gix's Command. Actually pretty interesting. Finally, here comes the Atraxa. 1 mana open. See how many bindings they get. Sunfall, Beanstalk, double binding. Although we have the Terra Thunder for that. We'll get something off the Duress, at least. I don't know. Return 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. We get back 1 Archfiend here. Maybe we save Gix's Command to get back both the Archfiend and the Sheldred. And then have them sack like Atraxa or something like that. They have 2 mana open. Wait, did they not? Oh, they didn't get binding. Oh, that's so interesting. We definitely start with a Duress. See what's cooking in there. Probably want to take the Sunfall, although the Cottage is good against it. It's kind of the question if we do want to win with the Cottage or we want to win the battlefield. If we want to win the battlefield, we take Sunfall. If we want to win with the Cottages, we could take Get Lost. Okay. We cannot stop that. That's okay. I mean, ultimately, they do need answers to creature lands, and they might not have that many. The negate. They've got the negate. Oh, man. Well, we don't have that many answers to Atraxa, actually. They're all tapped out here. We could play around negate by playing our non-creature spells this turn, and just take the Sunfall. I don't think that's that bad. Take the Sunfall. Hit him for like a good amount this turn. I think that's the play. I don't think they're out of this game at all. All right, the question is, are we Gix's Command or Sun or I think we want to save Gix's Command to get another creature back. Ideally. So I think you get throated. 5 mana left. We want to play more non-creatures if we can, but nothing's really relevant to do. I think it's just Children, like map token. They scoop! Dude, let's go. I am shocked. They kind of whiffed off the Atraxar. They picked weird stuff. They picked a Beanstalk instead of a Binding, for example, right? That was in the pile. Oh, baby. What a run today with Golgari and Mythic Standard. I'm feeling it. We had a good day today. As always, if you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like, you can leave a comment. Yeah, if you got more decks you want me to, like, I don't know, tinker with or whatever, let me know, because I did enjoy that. So you can do more of that, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.